go into a deep state of relaxation. You can easily and effortlessly go into the sleep state by releasing tension through the body, releasing thoughts in the mind, and letting go so the body can go into a nice, deep sleep, a deep and restful sleep of healing, easily and effortlessly. As you feel the rise and fall of your breath, imagine that your hands are together and say to yourself, I can quickly and easily and effortlessly fall asleep. It is easy for me to fall asleep. I find it very, very easy to fall asleep. It is easy for me to fall into a deep state of restful sleep. I can easily and effortlessly fall asleep at night. I can easily and effortlessly fall asleep when I settle into bed in the evening. I easily fall asleep at night. It is easy for me to fall asleep. I find it easy for my body to go into a deep state of relaxation and my mind to clear so I can fall into a deep, restful sleep when I return to my bed in the evenings. It is easy for me to fall asleep. It is easy for me to fall asleep. It is easy for me to fall into a deep, restorative sleep. I fall asleep easily and effortlessly. I fall asleep easily and effortlessly. And the more I practice, the easier it becomes. For I can now go into a very deep state of relaxation just by the sound of my voice and the sound of the music that brings you into a deep state of relaxation. And from there, you may fall into a deep state of relaxation, into a deep restorative sleep at night. I can easily and effortlessly fall asleep. I can easily and effortlessly fall asleep at night in my bed. It is easy for me to fall into a deep restorative sleep at night. I sleep easily and effortlessly. I can fall asleep easily and effortlessly in my bed at night. It is easy for me to fall asleep in bed at night. I find it very easy to fall asleep at bed at night. I find it easy to relax my body into a deep state of relaxation so that I may fall asleep easily and effortlessly at night in my bed. Allowing my body to calm and my mind to calm as I practice more and more self-care, as I have a meditation practice, I learn how to relax my body into a deep state of relaxation, clearing my mind and allowing myself to drift into a restorative sleep, easily and effortlessly. In fact, every evening becomes easier and easier for me to fall asleep, to remember and go into the deep state of relaxation, and then drift into a long and restorative night's sleep, easily and effortlessly. It is easy for me to fall into deep states of relaxation, and then to fall into deep restorative sleep, easily and effortlessly. And the more I practice, the easier it becomes for me to sleep deeply, fall asleep with ease, releasing any stress out of my body, releasing and letting go of any thoughts. Easily and effortlessly I fall asleep. It is easy for me to fall asleep into deep restorative sleep at night. It is easy for me to clear my mind and relax my body as I practice my meditation, bringing me into deep states of relaxation so I can drift into a restorative long sleep. Now that you are beautifully and deeply relaxed, knowing that just by the sound of my voice can bring you into this deep state of relaxation, and that you will remember that you can easily and effortlessly fall asleep at night into a deep restorative sleep. Let's take ourselves on a journey into the labyrinth, a journey into self-discovery, a journey into your divinity, connecting back to who you truly are on the inside. I want you to imagine in your mind's eye seeing a beautiful meadow on a summer's day, feeling the warm sun on your face and the smell of summer in the air, the smell of wildflowers, just the smell of summer, the smell of the green grass underfoot, the soft warm breeze on your skin, and the sights and the sounds of summer and the pure blue skies and the warm sun. And walk into the meadow, absorbing all of these wonderful feelings of summer. With light feet, you move through the meadow, feeling light. And you walk along, smelling and feeling and sensing all of the beauty around you. And before you becomes a path with flowers all around an entranceway. A beautiful arch made of flowers and greenery. And through this archway there's a labyrinth that you're going to travel on to find the divinity within you. You're going to follow the trail of beautiful flowers and greenery, moving to the right now along the path. You move with effortless ease and light feet, with anticipation of what may be around the next corner. And you move through quietly in a contemplative state, enjoying the beauty and the smells of the flowers as you move through the labyrinth. Back and forth you go through the greenery and the flowers, feeling the hedge on your fingers, brushing them as you move by, allowing the scents of the flowers to move as you move by. Going back and forth along the labyrinth, back and forth along the labyrinth. Perhaps maybe taking your shoes off and feeling the grass underfoot, feeling the earth beneath you, feeling grounded and present. And the smell of the fresh grass, and the smell of the flowers and the hedge that's made in this magical labyrinth. You go back and forth, and back and forth, and you feel lighter and brighter, with anticipation of what may be around the next corner and the next corner. The anticipation of making it to the middle of the labyrinth. It's exciting and invigorating. And your feet feel light on the ground, except you feel connected and grounded to the earth. And you move back and forth and back and forth. And around and around and around you go, around this beautiful magic labyrinth. And back and forth and back and forth. feeling the ground beneath your feet, and the smell of the flowers and the smell of the greenery as you pass your fingers along, as you go back and forth along this beautiful magical labyrinth, with the excited anticipation of what may lay ahead. What special gifts may be there? What might you find? You move around the labyrinth, around and around and around you go. And you feel connected. You feel grounded. You feel truly present in the moment as you pass back and forth in this beautiful, magical labyrinth. And around you walk with light feet on the ground, feeling connected to the sun above and to the ground below, feeling a deep connection to the earth and the beautiful flowers and the hedge that make up this beautiful magical labyrinth. And you move back and forth and back and forth, and around and around and around you go, feeling the anticipation and the excitement of making it to the center of the labyrinth, taking yourself on this magical journey to connect back to who you truly are on the inside, of the gifts that you may find in the middle of the labyrinth, and the smells of the flowers and the smell of the grass underfoot, the smell of summer. And you feel the vibration of the anticipation of reaching it to the middle of the labyrinth. Back and forth you go, back and forth, and around and around and around and around. And somehow inside you, you feel that you're getting closer and closer now to the middle of the labyrinth. You can feel it. You can feel the vibration and the power of the middle. You feel it in your step. You feel alive with anticipation, ecstatic, euphoric, as you know what you'll find in the middle of the labyrinth. And maybe you move a little faster now, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and around and around and around. All your senses are heightened now as you anticipate the middle of the labyrinth. And you know that you're almost to the middle. And you move faster with effortless ease, back and forth and back and forth and around and around. And then there it is, the entrance to the middle of the labyrinth. You see it. Who do you see there? Do you see yourself, your higher self, sitting there? The sparkling you that is inside you, the divine that is in you. Who is sitting there and waiting to greet you? And you see there's a bench been made out of the hedges with a smooth edge to sit on. And you sit down right there in the middle of the labyrinth, with whoever it was and whomever or whatever it was that was in the middle of the labyrinth for you. Who or what were you greeted with? This is the magical place to connect back to who you truly are on the inside, to connect back to the knowledge that is within you, to connect back to the one. Spend a few moments now connecting with whomever and whatever you found in the middle of the labyrinth. Spending this magical time in the magical labyrinth, connecting to whomever is where, or whatever is there in the middle. Spend some time now in quiet contemplation. Allow this time that you spent in the magical center of the labyrinth to be a time that you can connect back to who you truly are, to the magic and the divinity that is inside of you, to gain knowledge, to connect with people who may not be on this earthly plane with us anymore, past, future, or present, to spend time with loved ones, connecting to them. This is a magical, special place that you can connect with them. A place that you can come to connect, to feel, to gain knowledge, to remember, to heal, to empower you, to connect you back to your loved ones. For they're always with you. And you can always spend time in the magical labyrinths to connect back to the loved ones, to spend special time with them, connecting back to your own divinity, connecting to your higher self. Connecting back to who you truly are on the inside. Just taking a few moments now to look around you in this magical labyrinth. And the smells of the summer and the beautifully built labyrinth that was built with loving care. And the flowers and the hedges and the greenery. And the special bench that was built there just for you. Feeling this in your heart space, feeling deep love for this connection and this place that was built just for you. Knowing that you can return here anytime that you want to connect back to the divinity in you, to connect to your higher self, to connect to loved ones, past, future, or present, to spend time with them, to spend time with yourself, to connect to the earth and the magic of the earth, to heal, to remember. And then put your eyes to the path now. You're going to follow the path out of the labyrinth, back into the meadow. And you move with gratitude in your heart for all that you've experienced at the magic of the middle of the labyrinth. Moving now with effortless ease, feeling lighter and brighter, and somehow whole and comforted. Feeling unconditional love through your heart space. Feeling it vibrating through the soles of your feet as you touch the ground. Going back and forth around the labyrinth. And around and around and back and forth and back and forth. All the while smelling the flowers in the hedge. Touching the hedge as you move back and forth and around and around. It's almost as if you're floating above the pathway now. You feel lighter and brighter. Healed. Connected and present and grounded to the earth. Vibrating higher and higher as you've released all that no longer serves you. You've connected back to loved ones. You've connected back to the divinity with you, and that makes you walk lighter on the ground. As you pass by, back and forth along the labyrinth. And around and around and around you go. And back and forth with the smell of summer in the air. The soft, warm breeze of the summer, the beautiful smell of the flowers and the greenery as you move past with your fingers rubbing against the hedge, stopping every once in a while to smell the flowers, and then moving back and forth, moving out and out and out, radiating around the labyrinth. And back and forth, and And around and around and around you go. And back and forth and back and forth. And as you anticipate now coming almost to the very outside of the labyrinth, you feel gratitude in your heart. You feel a deep connection to self, a deep connection to community and to the earth and to the sky, and a deep connection to the divinity that is within you. And you remember that you are a magnificent being in a human body. You remember your divinity. And you bring that out with you, out through the labyrinth, around the last circle of the labyrinth, around you go. And there you see the entrance out. And you walk to the entrance and through the flower arch. And you turn around one more time and look at this beautiful, magical labyrinth. And feel in your heart space deep gratitude for all that you just saw and felt in the labyrinth. And you know in your heart that this is a place that you can come to any time that you want to connect back to past loves, family, past, future, or present. Connect back to your own divinity. Connect back to the answers that you seek, for they all lie within you. And your connection to the earth and the sun above. And now you walk back along the meadow, following the path, feeling the warm sun on you and the warm summer breeze, and you feel lighter and brighter, revitalized, connected back to source, feeling at one with the universe, bringing all of those good feelings and all of the experience from the magical labyrinth with you. And allow the scene of the meadow to fade now, bringing all of those magical healings with you into the body right here and right now on your mat. Connecting again now to your breath and the rise and fall of your belly and the rise and fall of your chest. Connecting to your arms and your legs, to the mat and the chair. Wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes, bringing yourself into the place right here and right now. And just taking a few moments to scan your body. See where you are on the scale of 1 to 10 feeling right now. And bringing this restful, restorative time that you just spent with yourself. Deep gratitude for the work that you've done today. Bringing it into the here and now and into the evening. And into the next day and the next day. Allowing these deep feelings of relaxation, healing and cleansing and clearing to stay with you for longer and longer. And remembering that you can easily and effortlessly fall asleep with ease. That every time we get together and you hear my voice, you can go into deep states of relaxation. Scanning the body one more time and checking in where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being stressed and 1 being very, very relaxed and at peace. And allow yourself to open your eyes, sharing if you wish, taking your time.